welcome back to Getaway Yoga. My name is Lunge. I am home in Las Vegas, and I went hiking the other day with a friend and we came across a pretty cool trail. I had never been here, so I decided to come back today and shoot a video for you guys. So let me flip this around so I can give you an aerial view of where we are. Hold tight. Alright folks, so we're at the Whitney Mesa Nature Preserve in Henderson, Nevada. There's a bunch of cool trails to make your way up to the top of the mountain. There's about 2 miles worth of trail and hiking space. So there's really beautiful views up here. Let me just take a full shot of everything going on up here. There is a amphitheater right there. Boop, 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 right there. And also from up here, you have a really amazing view of the southeastern valley of Las Vegas. One of my favorite things about living out here is no matter which direction you turn, there are mountains, and I love the scenery. If I can't be by the ocean, I'll at least take some mountains, so I'll take it. So there's one thing that I saw that really inspired me to shoot a video, and let me show you what that is. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. These 3 little huts are Native American themed, like play areas, and they're so cute. So I will meet you guys on the mat down there. All right, everybody, we meet again. So I had a lot of requests for a video focusing on back pain relief. So we're going to be doing a lot of twists and turns and lengthening of our spine and just releasing some tension that you may have going on in your back and shoulders and a little bit in your neck as well. So I will meet you at the back of your mat. Just go ahead and take a deep inhale and a peaceful exhale. And on your next inhale, go ahead and roll your shoulders up. And exhale as you bring them down with your palms facing forward. So a lot of us need to focus on, well, not focus, but a lot of us need to pay attention to our posture. So a great way of making sure that your spine is straight is to go ahead and roll your shoulders up and allow them to fall. So anytime you feel that in your day-to-day activities, you feel yourself slouching or hunching, just go ahead and roll your shoulders up and bring yourself straight. So take another deep inhale and a peaceful exhale. Take a few moments to center yourself, focus on our practice for today, relieving any tension that you may have in your back, clearing your mind, focusing on your breathing, and showing a little gratitude for this moment right here. No worries of the past, no fears for the future, just gratitude for this moment. Let's take another deep inhale together. And exhale. Take another deep inhale as you raise your hands all the way up to the sky. And exhale it out as you leave your hands. Stretch out as far as you can. Go ahead and reach for the sky or the ceiling, wherever you are. Just reach, reach, reach. So take your right hand and gently pull on your left wrist. We're just going to stretch our spine a little bit, lengthening all of that out. And let's switch sides. And back on our right side. And back on our left. So for a little bit more of a stretch in this direction, I'm going to turn a little bit for you. Well, I want you to place your left hand on your back and use your right hand just to rest it on the left ear. Be gentle with yourself. And we're going to pull down, making sure that your hand is still resting on your lower back. This is a nice stretch for our necks. And for a greater stretch, you can turn your head gently, almost as if you're sniffing your underarm. Hopefully you're wearing deodorant. I hope so. And we can bring it back, facing forward. And let's go ahead and switch sides. And pull ever so gently, releasing any tension in our necks. And go ahead and turn to face your underarm on this side. And back center. Let's take another deep inhale as we bring both of our hands all the way up. And exhale down into our forward fold. Another deep inhale, halfway up. And exhale all the way down. Now our forward fold, no matter how far down you are, this is a great stretch to remember in your day-to-day life as well. If you ever see me in public and I'm doing one of these, I'm simply relieving tension in my back. So just allowing your body to fall, not having any resistance. You can even place your hands to cup your elbows, just to make sure that you aren't creating any resistance and just letting it all go, releasing all tension. Let's take another deep inhale as we come all the way up. And exhale as we come all the way back down. So let's walk our hands into our downward dog. See if you can get your heels to touch your mat. Reach those hands out forward. Allow your head to drop in between your arms. Get a full lengthening of your spine, your hamstrings. Downward dog is good for everything. But you definitely will feel some release in your back. So go ahead and walk your dog a bit. One leg at a time. Or you can drop both knees at the same time. It's your choice, it's your world. Whatever feels good. And back to a solid downward dog. So let's motion ourselves forward into our plank and allow yourself to drop to your mat ever so gently. Go ahead and flip those feet. And we're gonna come into our sphinx pose. So rest both of your elbows down on your mat and make sure that your fingers are fully stretched out, getting a full stretch in your hands as well. Take a deep inhale right where you are. Lift your head up to the sky and embrace this back bend in our sphinx pose. Let's take another deep inhale and exhale. One more deep inhale and exhale. All right, so right here in our sphinx pose, we are going to do some leg lifts as well. So just do one leg at a time. Take your time with it. You're definitely gonna feel some tension. No rush. If you wanna do both feet at the same time, feel free. We're just ever so gently relieving some tension. Let's do a few more, right on your own pace. So let's make our way back into our downward dog. We're gonna kick our right leg all the way up to the sky. And we're gonna kick it through, Drop your left leg down into our low lunge. Take a deep inhale as you raise your hands all the way up to the sky. And exhale as you twist to your right. Let's take another deep inhale as we come center. And exhale to your left. And we're gonna go one more time on each side. So deep inhale up. And exhale down. And one more deep inhale. And last time on our left side. One more deep inhale up. And frame your hands around your right foot. Kick that right leg all the way back up to your three-legged dog and rest it down. Go ahead and walk your dog again. And kick your left leg all the way up. And let's go ahead and get into our low lunge. Take a deep inhale as you raise your hands all the way up to the sky. And exhale as we twist to our left. Deep inhale up. And exhale down to your right. Another deep inhale. One more time on our left side. Another deep inhale. And exhale it out on our right. One more deep inhale all the way up center. Frame that foot. Release it back into your three-legged dog. And drop it down. Let's go ahead and walk our dog once more. And a solid downward dog. Flow right through your plank and all the way down to your mat. Go ahead and rest those feet. And stretch your arms all the way out as far as they can go. And on our inhale, we're gonna raise our hands and our feet as high as they can go. So take a deep inhale up. And exhale down. Another deep inhale up. And exhale down. So we're gonna go a few more rounds. Just go at your own pace. And let's do one more. And down. So let's make our way back into our child's pose. So you can bring both of your knees as far apart as your mat, or you can bring your knees together. It's your choice. I'm gonna go wide. Make sure that you bring your big toes together and rest your hips down. We just want to balance out the different twists and turns that we are doing. Let's take a deep inhale right here in our child's pose. And exhale all of that out. All right, let's make our way back into our downward dog. And walk your hands back to your feet. Take a deep inhale as you raise your hands all the way up to the sky. And exhale as you take your chair pose. So try to not allow your knees to cross too far over your feet. You don't want to be like that. Definitely want to try to stay as straight as you can. Let's take another deep inhale right here in our chair pose. And a peaceful exhale. Bring our hands heart center. We're gonna do some chair twists. So let's go ahead and twist to our left side. You can rest your right elbow on the outside of your left knee to get a full twist. Whatever variation of this feels comfortable for you, feel free to take it. And let's twist to our right side. And back to our left. And once more on our right. Take a deep inhale as you straighten yourself all the way back out to your mountain pose. And let's cross over our right foot, cross it over your left, and exhale as you come all the way down. And just take a few deep breaths right here in this pose, as far down as you can go. You're definitely releasing a lot of tension through your upper back, your lower back, your hamstrings. Just a full release. And let's take another deep inhale as we come all the way back up. And let's switch sides. So cross that left foot over your right. And exhale all the way down. Let's take another deep inhale as we raise our hands all the way back up and straighten yourself out. And exhale as we forward fold, but this time we're going to allow our knees to bend. You're going to rest your chest on the tops of your thighs. And just try to take a seat as far down as you can. Focus on your breathing. Allowing your body to release any pent-up tension or anything that you got going on. Let's take another deep inhale. And exhale all of that out. And all the way back up to our mountain pose. Exhale down to your forward fold. Take a deep inhale halfway up. And exhale all the way down. So let's walk our hands back into our downward dog. And drop your knees into your child's pose. So your next inhale, raise your right hand all the way up to the sky. And thread it right through your left side. Allow your right ear to rest on your mat. Take a few deep breaths right here in this twist. All right, and let's raise our right hand all the way up, back up to the sky and rest it down on your mat. So now we're gonna go on the other side. Just take a deep inhale as you raise your left hand all the way up. And go ahead and thread that needle under the right side. And go ahead and take a few deep breaths right here. And let's raise our left hand all the way back up to the sky and rest it down. Now go ahead and reach your hands out as far forward as you can, getting a full lengthening of your spine, your shoulders, your arms. Make sure you're stretching out those hands as well. Stretch those fingers out. Let's take another deep inhale right here. And exhale it out. All right, let's bring ourselves up. Let's take a seat on our butts. And we are going to try out our bridge pose. So go ahead and rest your back on your mat. Keep your knees bent. Allow your hands to fall right to the sides of you. Take a deep inhale right here. And exhale it out. On your next inhale, we're gonna raise our hips as high as you can go into your bridge pose, and exhale it out as you come down. Another deep inhale as you lift your hips, and exhale as you come down. So go at your own pace for a few rounds. Take your time with it, it's no rush. And let's take one more deep inhale as we lift up into our bridge. And exhale as you release. So place your left ankle right across the top of your right knee and lift your leg all the way up. So you can either place your hands below that left leg and pull your thigh towards you, or you can come higher up on your leg and bring it towards you. And we are going to get a full stretch in our back in our reclined pigeon. There's no rush here. Take your time. Go ahead and do some ankle twist while you're up here. Check out if you need to get a pedicure or not, you know, things like that. And twist your ankle to the opposite side. And release that right foot down to your mat. And let's switch sides. So go ahead and place your hands in either place, down below or up above. And bring it as close to you as you can. And go ahead and do some circles on your ankle, both directions. And release. So now we're going to fall into our reclined butterfly. So allow both of your knees to drop to the sides of you. Bring your heels of your feet together. Just allow your knees to drop down as far as you comfortably can. So I just want you to place your hands at the tops of your thighs. We're going to create a little pressure. So go ahead and press gently on the tops of your thighs. Press them down. And lengthen your spine out, as well as making sure that your head is straight and stretch out in the opposite direction as best as you can. And go ahead and take a break from that pressure. And one more time, go ahead and press the tops of those thighs. And release. And let's do one more. It's a very gentle move, but you will feel some release as you create a little pressure in your lower back. And release. So we're going to take a few moments to end our practice in Savasana. If you are having a lot of back pain or it's just really uncomfortable, feel free to leave your legs up just like this. Or if you are able and you feel comfortable enough, go ahead and release those legs down to your sides. Allow your palms to face upwards. And just embrace these last few moments together. yourself a little break from all these twists and turns that we did. Hopefully we will all stay as active as we possibly can with all that's going on. A lot of time being seated, things like that, stationary positions. Still want to make sure that you get your stretches in there. Let's take another deep inhale and a peaceful exhale. Go ahead and bring both of your knees to your chest. Give yourself some love. A little back massage at the same time. You can roll from side to side. Then we're gonna roll to our right side. Rest both knees on your mat. And make your way up into your seated position. Let's do one more final twist and turn together. Take another deep inhale as we raise our hands all the way up to the sky. And on your exhale, we're gonna place our right hand behind us and our left hand in front of us. Another deep inhale as you center yourself out, and exhale down on your opposite side. Another deep inhale as we come center, and exhale as you bring your hands heart center. The light in me will always see the light in you. Namaste. I hope that you all got a little relief in your back. Feel free to remember certain poses that really created some release for you, like your forward fold. Like I said, if you ever see me in public and I'm in a forward fold, you guys will know why. I'm just releasing some tension in my back. So feel free to take any of these poses and include them in your daily habits. Make sure you're not slouching. If you catch yourself slouching, remember to roll your shoulders up and release them down as you straighten yourself out. So I will see you guys next time. Sending you lots of love as always. Bye.
Not cool?
It's not cool at all.
I mean, it's just like,
I mean, the odds are...
you got this.
Crazy retort. I'm afraid to even move my foot.
All right, watch. Watch and see. Embarks upon a dangerous trail.
Whoa. It's gonna take me forever. I'm about to just
It's
crawl.
all in your mind. Like, it's just, I mean, if that was like flat ground, you wouldn't even be thinking about it. So just picture that that's flat ground.
I'm ready to crawl over there.
Damn.
On my hands.
Nah, you're good. Just walk. Ooh, look at them thighs. Just walk. See? See? Just walk.
This is not just regular walking. And all the hiking I've done, I've never seen no shit like this.
Yeah, come on. Take my hand.
Now I'll
A
take your
whole
hand.
new. Okay, we got it.